You've bought the expensive courses. You've cluttered your screens with every technical indicator available. You wait patiently for the absolute perfect setup. You execute the trade, and somehow you still lose money. It's a brutal reality of the industry. 90% of retail traders fail, and they are looking at the exact same charts and using the exact same technical analysis tools as the professionals. These charts provide the same data to everyone. The consistent losses suggest the problem lies in the human reaction to that data, rather than the data itself. Most people enter the market treating it like a lottery ticket. They operate under the illusion that trading is a path to getting rich quick. When technical tools are available to everyone, the only remaining competitive advantage is the ability to execute a plan without emotional interference. Survival depends on mastering your behavior, not just your charts. Look at this standard setup. You enter, and the price pushes into profit. Here, the first enemy appears: greed. You ignore your target line, hoping for more. Then, the market reverses, crashing right through your stop loss. Now you face the deadliest trap: hope. Instead of exiting the position to protect your capital, you freeze. You start inventing reasons why the market will turn back around, substituting your actual strategy with blind prayer. By refusing to accept a small, calculated loss, a strategic technical setup devolves into a desperate emotional gamble. Here is what happens next. You panic and exit at the absolute bottom. The moment you sell, the market mocks you with a sharp green recovery, causing overwhelming regret. That regret becomes FOMO. You panic buy back in right before the price collapses downward again. This cycle of pain leaves deep psychological scars. When you sit down the next day and see a perfectly valid setup, fear takes over. You hesitate, freeze, and miss the trade entirely. Eventually, that hesitation simply snaps into anger. This triggers revenge trading, the irrational urge to pick a fight with the market and force it to give back the money you lost. You start executing 20 to 30 erratic trades in a single session. This overtrading quickly drains your capital, bleeding your account through sheer fees and intense mental fatigue. Accounts don't reach zero because of a single flawed technical analysis. They're destroyed by the emotional domino effect triggered by mismanaging just one loss. Amateurs approach the market trying to perfectly predict the future. Professionals, on the other hand, operate their accounts like a business, specifically like a casino or an insurance company. They trade on probability. This diagram maps 100 theoretical trades. Even a successful professional will see exactly 40 fail. Accept this 40% failure rate as a cost of business. If winning trades are larger, the 60 remaining successes guarantee an overall profit. To survive that guaranteed loss rate without destroying your mind, you need a mechanical safeguard. This is where the 1% rule comes in. If you cannot control your financial exposure, you will never control your emotions. Strict risk management is the absolute, non-negotiable prerequisite for psychological peace. The rule is simple. Risk a maximum of 1 to 2% of your total capital on any single trade. If your account size is 1 lakh rupees, your absolute maximum loss on a trade is exactly 1,000 rupees. When you know your exact absolute maximum loss before you even click the buy button, the emotion of fear is completely neutralized. To maintain this system, you have to build strict daily habits. Cap your daily volume at 2 or 3 carefully chosen trades, and document every single decision in a rigorous, written trading journal. But the ultimate behavioral shift requires physical discipline. You set your target, you set your stop loss, and then you walk away. Professional trading relies on one core discipline: trusting the statistical edge of your system while maintaining the mental distance necessary to let it function.